If this video has reached you, it wasn't by accident. There are moments in life when something greater begins to move. Something invisible starts rearranging the pieces of your destiny. And when that happens, you feel it. You feel it in your body. You feel it in your thoughts. You feel it in your intuition. And if you're here right now, hearing these words, it's because you are entering the best cycle of your life, even if you haven't realized it yet. Take a deep breath for a moment. Because from this point on, your life begins to move into a new rhythm. You are not here just to survive. You are here to experience fullness, to grow, to expand, to access levels of your own strength you haven't even imagined yet. This is a moment of awakening. And awakenings are never gentle, but they are always necessary. They arrive when you are ready for more, even if part of you still tries to hold on to the old. Now, before we continue, I want you to take one small act of courage. Backhand index pointing right in the comments. I am ready for my best cycle. This is not just a phrase. It's a decision. And every change begins with a decision. Breathe again, deeply. Relax your shoulders. Release the tension. Let go of the fears that come from the past. Because right now, you are shifting your internal state. And when you change your state, you change your energy. And when you change your energy, your life changes. Now, I want you to pay attention to something important. Nothing, absolutely nothing, you've lived up to this point was in vain. Every pain, every delay, every silence, every fall, all of it shaped you. And you may not realize this, but you've already survived things many people would never endure. You are far stronger than you think. The battles you fought in silence, the tears no one saw, the strength you had to summon when no one stood beside you, that is what brought you here. That is what prepared you for the cycle ahead. Life doesn't strengthen you for no reason. It strengthens you before it promotes you. And you are about to be promoted. But before stepping into this new cycle, something needs to happen. Backhand index pointing right, you must decide that the past no longer commands you. Because your best cycle doesn't start when everything finally goes right. It starts when you decide you deserve something better. Now, place your hand on your chest for a moment. Feel your body. Feel life pulsing. Feel awareness. Feel something you may have ignored for a long time. You are alive. And being alive means everything can change. Now, visualize something with me. Close your eyes if you can. Imagine a path in front of you. A path that is clear, illuminated, open. No obstacles. No shadows. Just clarity. Imagine yourself walking this path with confidence, with security, with lightness. See a version of you that is stronger, more centered, more conscious. This version is not in the future. It already exists within you. And this new cycle is the moment when it begins to take over. Now visualize doors opening, the right people arriving, opportunities appearing where once there was only silence, paths that were blocked now aligning. And understand something. You're not seeing this out of fantasy. You're seeing it because it has already begun to happen energetically within you. Repeat in your mind. I am ready. I accept. I receive. You are not entering an ordinary cycle. You are entering the best cycle of your life. A cycle where you no longer sabotage yourself. Where you no longer diminish yourself. Where you no longer compare yourself. Where you stop accepting crumbs. Where you finally understand you deserve the best. A cycle where your decisions grow stronger. Your vision becomes clearer. Your heart becomes lighter. Your mind becomes steadier. A cycle where you attract, create, and manifest everything that once felt distant. Now pause for a moment. You feel it, don't you? You feel the shift. You feel the movement. You feel that something is about to happen. This is not imagination. This is transition. You are crossing the bridge between who you were and who you are about to become. And no matter what happened before, today you are making a choice, and life responds to choices. From this moment on, repeat with me. I choose my best cycle. I choose my strength. I choose my clarity. I choose my evolution. Don't just repeat, declare. Because what you declare with conviction, you create. And now, I want to tell you something you may have never heard this way. You deserve what is coming. You deserve healing. You deserve love. You deserve prosperity. You deserve lightness. You deserve breakthrough. You deserve rebirth. You've been through a lot. You held on during days that felt impossible. And now, finally, you are entering a phase where things begin to flow. Life is about to give you everything you always wanted, but didn't have the internal structure to sustain before. This is your moment. Take one more deep breath and allow yourself to feel this. You are ready. You are aligned. You are prepared. You are entering the best cycle of your life. And when this cycle fully opens, you will look back and understand. Every challenge, every delay, every difficult night was leading you exactly to this moment. I am entering the best cycle of my life. Receive it, feel it, claim it, because today marks the beginning of something extraordinary. Your new cycle begins now, and you are exactly where you're meant to be. Sometimes life needs to break you a little so it can expand you a lot. It needs to empty you so it can fill you with better things. It needs to pull you away from the wrong path so it can place you on the right one. And that process you so often confused with weakness, with bad luck, with punishment, that process was, in truth, the universe's greatest act of care toward you. Because now, exactly now, you are able to hold what once would have slipped through your fingers. You are more aware, more attentive, more prepared. And this new cycle requires preparation. This is not just any cycle. It is not an ordinary phase. It is not a superficial change. The cycle that begins now is a cycle of elevation. And every elevation brings a question with it. Are you willing to let go of everything that won't allow you to rise? Let go of the fear that paralyzes you. Let go of the past that weighs you down. Let go of the people who no longer walk with you. Let go of the beliefs that limit you. Let go of the version of yourself you had to become just to survive. Because now you are no longer surviving. You are beginning to live. And living demands different choices. It requires different thinking. Now that you've declared your entry into the best cycle of your life, something begins to shift inside you. And maybe you don't notice it now, but that decision creates a wave. An energetic, emotional, and mental wave that starts small but expands within you like the rising movement of a full tide. And this tide brings something you may not have felt in a long time. True hope. Not that fragile, unstable hope that depends on circumstances, but a deep, mature, solid hope, the kind that rises when you understand you are greater than any difficulty you've faced along the way. From today forward, something rises within you. A strength that was sleeping, a clarity that was muffled, a courage you were hiding from even yourself. Because now you're ready to see what you may have ignored for years. You were always capable. You were always strong. You always had the power to change your story. This new cycle requires a different posture. From this moment on, you enter a cycle in which, heavy check mark, you learn to prioritize yourself without guilt. Heavy check mark, you understand you deserve what you desire. Heavy check mark, you develop discipline without suffering. Heavy check mark, you recognize your own worth. Heavy check mark, you stop accepting the bare minimum. Heavy check mark, you abandon the internal dialogue that diminishes you. Heavy check mark, you create a new internal identity. This cycle is not just about external results. It's about true internal transformation. Because everything begins inside. Everything changes when you change. Everything transforms when you decide you will no longer live below your potential. Now imagine this. Imagine waking up in the next few days with a lightness you haven't felt in years. Imagine beginning to notice things you once ignored. Imagine opportunities naturally coming toward you. Imagine new people entering your life, bringing connection, purpose, and growth. Imagine your intuition becoming stronger, clearer, more precise. This is not fantasy, it's prediction. And it's not a prediction based on luck, it's based on energy, focus, and decision. Because when you move internally, the external world is forced to respond. And it will respond. You will notice signs. They will come in conversations, coincidences, synchronicities, intuitions, unexpected opportunities. And all of them will say the same thing. Keep going. You are on the right path. This is the turning point. This is the moment when what was stagnant begins to flow. What was heavy begins to lighten. What was distant begins to draw closer. And all of this is happening because you did the most powerful thing a human being can do. You decided. But now, I need you to understand something even bigger. The cycle that's beginning will not be perfect, it will be powerful. Perfection is static. Power is movement. And you are entering a phase of movement. You will feel your mind more open, your body more willing, your energy more elevated, your courage more stable, your faith more alive. And with that, comes a deep sense of deserving. Because maybe you don't know this, but for a long time you accepted less than you deserved. You accepted emotional crumbs. You accepted jobs that emptied you. You accepted relationships that hurt you. You accepted situations that diminished you. You accepted a life that didn't express even 20% of your potential. But now, in this new cycle, something changes. You begin to raise your standards. And when you raise your standards, the world changes. When you raise your standards, your choices change. When you raise your standards, your destiny changes. And that's why this cycle is so special. It is the cycle where you stop asking and start choosing. Stop begging and start attracting. Stop chasing and start being found. Stop doubting and start trusting. This is the cycle of emotional maturity, of spiritual intelligence, of mental strength, of personal expansion. And all of this will reflect in the way you live, react, and position yourself. From now on, heavy check mark, you will say no more easily. Heavy check mark, you will walk away from what harms you without guilt. Heavy check mark, you will make faster, more conscious decisions. Heavy check mark, you will act with more clarity and less internal resistance. Heavy check mark, you will feel your self-esteem growing from the inside out. Heavy check mark, you will notice a new confidence rising within you. And that confidence creates something extraordinary. Momentum, impulse, energy that pushes you to act before fear appears. That moves you before doubt. That carries you before insecurity. You will no longer wait to feel courage before acting. You will act, and courage will come afterward. This is how people behave when they enter powerful cycles. And that is exactly what is happening to you right now. But pay attention. This cycle is not only about external achievements. It is about rediscovering your true identity. The identity that was silenced, suppressed, conditioned. The identity that was hidden behind pain, trauma, fear, and expectations from others. The identity you may have forgotten, but that never stopped existing. Now it returns. It returns with strength, with clarity, with purpose. And it will guide you through the next chapters of your life with such confidence that, a few months from now, you won't even recognize yourself. You will realize you've evolved so much it will feel like you've become someone new. Lighter, more conscious, more focused, more vibrant, more whole. And that is why I say, you are entering the best cycle of your life. Not because everything will be easy, but because now you are prepared. And when you are prepared, nothing scares you. Nothing paralyzes you. Nothing stops you. Now, to close this chapter and fully open the door to the next, declare with strength, not just in the comments, but inside yourself. I claim my best cycle. I open myself to the new. I am ready to live the extraordinary. Feel these words vibrating through your body. Feel the alignment happening. Feel the change settling in. Today is not an ordinary day. Today is the day your new life begins. And you are more than ready.